Fortnum's is a brand that embraces innovation. So from the invention of the telephone, they were one of the first companies to do telesales, and so they were multi-channel from the get-go. And then in 1998, they launched their first e-commerce store, which they were one of the first sort of e-com retailers.
Fortnum's are more honest and transparent with their customers than any other retail brand I've experienced. They involve their customers in the process of developing their website, they are open and unafraid of criticism, and they value their customers' voice. This gave Red Badger a great deal of insight and freedom in the way we were able to build FortnumMason.com. We ship new features into live multiple times a day and ask Fortnum customers to provide feedback. The result was a fully tested new platform that was delivered into live for just a fraction over 1 million in 8 months. This is quite staggering when compared to stories of organisations of a similar heritage and size.
What was different about working with them was just this sort of single-minded commitment to their customers and putting their customers at the heart of everything. So even if it meant scrapping everything and starting again, if that's what was best for their customers, then that is exactly what they were going to do.
We knew there were lots of out-of-the-box solutions that we could invest in. What was our concern is that although they were known for being good, they might limit us in the future, so we want to make sure we've got something that's future-proofed and open to everything we want to do.
Instead of having to take a system and figure out how we might massage it or modify it to fit the requirements, instead we could just go out and do what we do, and that is find the best tool for the job.
They were always very keen to go for what would be the best fit for our customers and for the business rather than what would be maybe the easiest implementation. So they looked at lots of different solutions that are out there. They also did a lot of work with our customers and looked into all that feedback that I've gained over the past few years to make sure that then the bespoke solution that they put together was going to be the best fit and lead us forward in years to come.
We knew we needed to integrate with their back-end systems and their ERP and fulfillment systems. That said, we decided to think about what the customer needed as well as what the technical challenges were.
When the Red Badger team came to me with a working prototype that they'd put together over a weekend in a hackathon, one had to sit up and listen to a different approach.
So some of the technologies we use are React, which is a Facebook-developed JavaScript framework. AWS to host all of our services, which gives us the flexibility we need to build large, scalable infrastructures. And we also use best-in-class e-commerce tools. Where we couldn't find something off the shelf to use, we created our own bespoke solutions to develop features that would set Fortnum Mason apart. So we built a build your own hamper function, which allows a customer to come onto the website and pack one of Fortnum's famous hampers. With any e-com platform, there's loads of business requirements which needs to be sort of put in code. We use an integration service to be able to transfer data between the storefront and the ERP system, which meant that we'd be able to handle volumes of orders that Fortnum's have.
One of the key areas to cover for Fortnum's customers was mobile devices. We built the new site responsively, so no matter what device you're using, the layout and images are best suited to that screen size.
At the heart of Fortnum Mason has been innovation for 300 years. You don't stand 300 years later having done the same thing over and over again. So it was very important to me as we went on this journey of evolution for our digital offering that we approached it differently, and the Red Badgers certainly gave me an approach that meant we could do that and put innovation at the heart of what we were doing.
Buying something from the Fortnum site has become as lovely an experience as going to the Piccadilly store. Services that were previously only available in store, such as personalising champagne and whisky labels, are now available on site. And bearing in mind that 65% of orders include a gift message, it's easy to see how important this type of functionality is to customers.
Red Badger operates on a model of continuous deployment. That means that we're releasing to production sometimes multiple times a day. It allows us to get features in the hands of users much quicker and reduces the feedback cycle, meaning we're able to take their feedback and build that into the core product.
Working with Fortnum's as a customer is an absolute pleasure. When we first got together, we realised that we saw things in exactly the same light, and it means that we can deliver fast and we can deliver well. When we started working with them, we wanted to go with Fortnum's motto of making the everyday special, and we wanted to really bring that feeling across, keeping the customer in mind at all times with experiences, interactions and all the features that we built. We always were thinking what makes this a truly Fortnum's experience.
I have a huge amount of respect for what the team does, but also really thoroughly enjoy working with the team. Incredibly tenacious, incredibly dynamic and super bright. And that's a real thrill to be around people who care about your business as much as you do, but also have the kind of wherewithal and intelligence to help you solve your business problems.